People who build things are dreamers and doers. We are curious, determined, and driven by data. We build applications and products that turn ideas into reality. We solve big problems. We build companies and ask, what can I create next? We've honed our skills over time, but we are always looking for tools that will make things faster, better, and easier. We are architects, creators, practitioners, founders, developers, and above all, we are builders. And together, we create something amazing. Hello, and welcome to Snowflake Build, the Data Cloud Dev Summit. I'm Greg Tchaikovsky, SVP of Engineering here at Snowflake. I'm thrilled to be here with you for this event because it's for builders, by builders, and I'm a builder at heart. I used to build all kinds of software systems. Now I lead a great team that builds the infrastructure on which you build. So whether you're a product team building data applications, a data engineer building pipelines, or a data scientist building new models, Snowflake Build is just for you. We have a packed agenda with more than 20 sessions over the next 2 days. You will hear from our customers on how they are using the data cloud to power all kinds of applications. We have Snowflake engineers who will discuss best practices for delivering powerful applications. We have data heroes from our community who will share tips and tricks from their deep experience with Snowflake. And we have a variety of demos and hands-on labs. So let's dive in. Our mission at Snowflake is to empower you to build any application without having to worry about design complexity, data silos, or a fragmented developer experience. While the number of use cases is exploding and the creativity of builders is endless, there is no such thing as a typical Snowflake apps builder. Let me share 3 examples here. Instacart, the leading online grocery platform, built an application on Snowflake for its retail partners. This enabled them to see more comprehensively and timely purchasing trends and insights on the Instacart marketplace. They have tens of thousands of unique SKUs at every grocery store, with inventory and other attributes changing minute by minute. Reporting these real-time trends allows Instacart to drive more value for its retail partners. Then there's Twilio Sendgrit. Twilio is building a marketing automation application that sends billions of emails every month and helps its customers track user behavior and optimize email campaigns. There's also Trimble. Trimble built an app to help commercial fleet operators retain drivers, increase truck utilization, and ensure driver compliance and safety based on vehicle IoT telemetry. And it's not just big software companies. We have hundreds of startups and independent developers around the world, all innovating on Snowflake. Over 200 of them submitted applications for the Snowflake Startup Challenge earlier this year to showcase their awesome ideas. So, why do so many developers want to use Snowflake to power their apps? It comes down to 3 reasons. 1, Snowflake helps you shorten time to market. 2, deliver great applications. And 3, improve developer productivity. First, our core platform has features like the ability to instantly create new dev and test environments without copying data, batch and continuous ingestion of various data formats, and programmability with SQL and popular programming languages to streamline pipeline development. All of these features help app developers ship faster, shortening time to market. In addition, our consumption-based model with per-second compute pricing lets you start small and scale without sacrificing margins or paying for idle resources. Second, imagine the applications you could deliver if you had near-instant access to every data point relevant to what your customers need, regardless of what systems, regions, or clouds the data resides in. We are solving these problems with the Snowflake Data Cloud. It eliminates silos, giving you seamless access to the data your apps need by connecting accounts to one another as nodes, forming a larger cross-cloud network. The third factor is developer productivity. Operations get messy as apps grow. Developers spend more and more time on operations, uptime, resource provisioning, performance tuning, and so on. Addressing these issues is time-consuming and can be frustrating. Snowflake's platform is fully managed. It takes care of the operational burden so that you can focus on building great applications. We experienced those challenges firsthand at Snowflake as we built and grew it to serve thousands of customers. Our number of queries continues to grow. We recently processed 1 billion in a single day. That said, we are continuously working on enhancing your ability to build better apps faster. For a closer look at some of our newest features, I'll hand it off to Chris Child, our Senior Director of Product. Chris, we are all excited to see what you have in store for us.
Thanks, Greg. Hi, everyone. At Snowflake, we believe that the companies that figure out how to deliver great applications are able to win the hearts, minds, and loyalty of their customers. And we believe that our future success depends on our ability to help you do so. Now, a few months ago, in June, we doubled down on application developers by launching our Powered by Snowflake program. Since then, more than 100 companies have registered for the program to get help in building, marketing, and operating their applications in the data cloud. The program has 3 major components, all intended to help you and your apps succeed. First, it gives you access to technical experts, workshops, and a library of resources to help you design your application's data architecture. You'll find everything from best practices and reference architectures to step-by-step guides that help you build applications faster and take advantage of Snowflake's data cloud, differentiating you in the market. Second, our team will work with you to increase exposure, amplify your brand presence, and generate more leads. We'll collaborate on go-to-market programs, joint solution content, and campaigns like webinars, office hours, and events. We want to tell your story together. And finally, you get engagement, guidance, and oversight to help you achieve the highest level of continuity and performance. You will get access to support engineers who specialize in app development environments and use cases, and they will help you with alerts, help troubleshoot problems, and provide insights on support issues and operations. Since launching the Powered by Snowflake program, we have seen tremendous interest and engagement from partners across many industries and many application use cases. I'm happy to be joined by 2 of them today. VideoAmp's platform provides measurement and optimization tools that unify audiences across the disparate systems of traditional TV, streaming video, and digital media. By unlocking new value for those currently operating within a siloed view of their audiences, VideoAmp is helping to transform a nearly 100-year-old industry. VideoAmp has been a customer of Snowflake for several years. Joining the Powered by Snowflake program will allow VideoAmp to create a great data sharing environment that's built on the Snowflake data cloud. Now, here's Austin Gathals, Vice President of Engineering at VideoAmp, to tell us more about how they are delivering great customer experiences through their multi-party cleanroom solution built on Snowflake.
Hi, Chris. Glad to be here at Snowflake Build. The advertising industry is at a crossroads of regulatory change, ever-increasing concerns over security, and enhanced awareness around privacy rights. With this change comes opportunity. VideoAmp is seizing upon this opportunity to build multi-party secure compute environments, also known as cleanrooms, on top of the Snowflake data cloud. This privacy-first secure environment will enable new data that has never been joined before due to concerns over security and privacy. This partnership enables VideoAmp to rapidly deliver new end-to-end solutions to our customers by building upon our suite of measurement and optimization capabilities to unify audience across the disparate systems of traditional TV streaming, video, and digital media. These secure compute environments are unlocking new actionable insights on data sets that have never been joined before, and this is without the data ever having to change hands. When companies share sensitive data, right now the only option they have is to trust and verify. This requires both parties involved in the data exchange to assume some risk and additional costs to protect the data. Some data is so sensitive and valuable that the risk of sharing it across to another party is not even palatable. Secure multi-party compute environments solve these issues. We have developed an architecture that requires zero trust. Basically, what that means is that companies do not have to trust another entity with their secure data, do not have to assume costs of third-party audits, or the IT and engineering costs to protect the data. This is allowing us to pass those cost savings on to our customers and is unlocking new data that has never been able to be joined before, and that is why our customers love it.
Awesome. Now, I'd like to introduce June Park, Vice President of Product Development at SK Group. SK Group is a South Korean conglomerate with operating companies focused on semiconductors, telecommunications, energy, and life sciences. They are building an integrated digital platform called Multiverse and have decided to move to Snowflake to power this platform. Hi, June. Can you share more about the solution that you're building?
Hello, Chris. So glad to be joining you at Build from South Korea. We have been providing our customers with technologies such as AI, blockchain, and cloud over the years. Not only that, we've made those experiences into a platform. That platform is called the Multiverse. Multiverse is a platform in which CNC's digital technology and experience are all melted. Here's what we do for our customers. Like Snowflake, only providing cloud services is not enough for us and our customers. When business applications are looking for just efficiency, the cloud is sufficient as an infrastructure. But now we need smarter AI applications, and now we don't just need infrastructure. It takes too much time and effort to know the many services of cloud and to combine them to create complex things. We pre-assemble and automate these to realize time to market for our customers and reduce costs. We have integrated and automated data lake, data curation, ontology, AI, data analysis, and vertical services into one single platform on the cloud. This is where Snowflake comes in as a strategic partner.
So tell us, why did you choose Snowflake to power your multiverse?
Among the components of the platform we are going to provide, we thought that it wouldn't be easy to make data lake area by ourselves. It is fairly tech-intensive field, and it is an area that is difficult to pursue without research and development for a long time. But customers needed a data lake and data warehouse in the cloud. Just connecting AWS S3 was not enough for our platform, and vendors using technologies like Hadoop seemed like a non-feature-oriented choice. We believe Snowflake's extreme ease of use, performance, and cost effectiveness are the best advantages. In fact, after conducting a POC with a customer for the past 3 months, I'm often surprised to realize how easy it is to use Snowflake. Also, since the compatibility is good, it is not difficult to integrate with our multiverse. And I think the fact it can run in multi-cloud is an important characteristic that increases the change for applications, regardless of the customer's cloud choice. So these are the main reasons why we joined the Powered by Snowflake program.
Amazing. If you want to hear more from Powered by Snowflake partners, you're in luck. We have a discussion panel with Powered by partners Securonics, BlackRock, and Simon Data later today. And 2 more Powered by partners, Zeta and Lacework, will share their journeys. These are excellent opportunities to hear directly from developers who have built industry-defining applications on top of Snowflake. Now, programs are great, but when you're picking a data platform to build on top of, you're betting on not just what the platform can do today, but what it will be able to do well into the future. Snowflake continues to innovate at an incredible pace, and I'd like to bring up some of our product managers and engineers to talk about several exciting new features and how they can be used to deliver powerful, differentiated applications. Let's start with Snowpark. SQL is an incredible language, and it has been the foundation of Snowflake and many other databases. But not every problem can be tackled efficiently in SQL. So we built a new developer framework that we call Snowpark, and it's currently available in public preview. The Snowpark framework includes the Snowpark API that brings deeply integrated data frame style programming to the languages developers like to use, starting with Scala. It opens up data programmability to build novel applications with endless possibilities. Using the Snowpark API, you can program using a familiar construct like the data frame, but have it execute directly against Snowflake's processing engine, leveraging all of the performance and scalability characteristics. Let's take a look at how the Snowpark API can be used to build data apps. I'd like to welcome Parag Jain, who is a principal data platform architect at Snowflake, to walk us through a demo of how this works. Hey, Parag.
Thank you, Chris. Great to be here. Now, let me show you how easy and effective Snowpark is. So let's say I'm working on a sentiment analysis project where I have to process the Twitter information, Twitter data feed that is coming out. And I want to filter out the PII information or PII data from that feed before I can process it further in my pipeline. A typical data pipeline, where you do something and then you move ahead and process that data. So for this, I have some boilerplate code using Snowflake's Snowpark API. And I'm calling and connecting to Snowflake using a session variable. Now, once I connect to Snowflake, I can use Snowpark API to create a data frame on any table. And for this, I'm using a tweets table, which has text Twitter data feed. Then I'm doing a processing on the fly. I'm doing transformations on the fly and removing any null values and saving it off in another data frame. So a typical data frame framework that you can build inside of Snowpark API. Next, I'm creating an anonymous function, a method which will have some regular expression, and this method will be applied on the text data to identify any PII information, specifically social security numbers, emails, and phone numbers. Next, I will bind this method with a UDF function using Snowpark API. Now, this UDF function, once compiled, and we're going to run this right now. Once I compile this UDF function, I can use it anywhere in my pipeline over and over again and again. So you can use this custom code again and again in your pipeline without even rewriting it. And all this is possible in the IDE of my choice, which is Visual Studio Code in my case. And you can use any IDE that you like using the data frame framework that I like and that many data engineers like, without actually leaving the IDE. So I'm not going into Snowflake UDI and doing this. I'm doing this right from the Visual Studio Code that I like. And it generates the output in the format that Snowflake likes. So it generates the queries that Snowflake can run upon without me actually writing those queries. So Snowpark API is facilitating this transfer of data frame to SQL code right from my IDE. So that's why I highly recommend each one of you to go there and attend a session from Isaac Cunan and for better understanding. And if you like some hands-on experience, please join me later today for getting started with Snowpark session. Thank you.
Thank you, Parag. It's really powerful to be able to use imperative languages that I'm familiar with on top of the Snowflake Data Cloud without needing any additional infrastructure. It mixes the power of a declarative SQL statement with a well-known API pattern in Scala, Java, or Python, all against data governed in your core data platform. Snowpark is now in public preview with Scala on AWS, and we're in the process of rolling it out to customers and partners for Java and on Azure. We know many of you are looking out for Python support as well. There's more to come on that front soon. So that's programmability. Now, let's talk about data. Since day one, Snowflake has empowered people to build data-intensive applications with tabular and JSON data. However, applications use more than just structured and semi-structured data. That's why we're excited to add support for unstructured data, opening up all kinds of new data that you can bring into and manage inside Snowflake. For example, you can build an application that ingests and analyzes invoices or medical records stored as PDFs. Or you can perform sentiment analysis on call center recordings, all from within the scalable, secure, and well-governed Snowflake Data Cloud. And with Snowpark, you can not only easily manage and access your unstructured data, but now you can process it using your preferred language right inside Snowflake. Just imagine the variety of things you can build with unstructured data in any file format, powered by Snowflake's platform. Here at Snowflake, we are constantly working to improve the performance of your workloads. One focus area that has been particularly important to application developers is our support for queries that back interactive experiences. We've been releasing a constant stream of both small improvements and large new features that work together to better support the lower latency and higher concurrency querying patterns needed by interactive experiences, by data applications, and by embedded analytics workloads. And these aren't just small tweaks either. These represent an evolution of Snowflake's underlying architecture. With these updates, developers will have enhanced support for building interactive and embedded dashboard experiences for your customers, fully managed performance support with no knobs or maintenance required, and a consolidated architecture on Snowflake for new applications or migrated dashboards. We are pleased to announce that with the capabilities we currently have in private preview, customers with highly concurrent workloads have seen significant reductions in query duration and increases in throughput. A legal tech customer building a data application on top of Snowflake saw latencies drop by 80%, and throughput on their multi-cluster warehouse increased by 500%. Another customer in the financial sector was using Snowflake with a very large table, 600 columns and 35 billion rows. They were able to decrease overall query duration by 45% and cut down their average compile time to 1/3 of previous durations. All of these enhancements are baked into the same engine, fully transparent to users, and available out of the box for all Snowflake editions. Now, if you have use cases and workloads relying on simple, short-running queries, please reach out to us to join the preview. And while we're proud of the work that we've done so far, when it comes to performance, we will never be finished. To give you an idea of what these enhancements mean for companies like yours, we've asked the human team to share their experience and how the performance enhancements help them deliver an interactive security solution for their customers. Human, formerly known as White Ops, has been a Snowflake customer for years. They're one of our very first set of customers. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce Swati Baradia, who is the VP of Engineering at Human. Swati, could you tell us more about Human and how you have been using Snowflake?
Chris, very excited to be part of the Build Summit. Human is a cybersecurity company. Our core technology, the Human Verification Engine, protects applications, APIs, and digital media from bot attacks for our customers. As a result, we are preventing losses and improving the digital experience for real humans. As we all know, fraud is one of the biggest challenges we are facing now more than ever. We are protecting our customers from fraud by distinguishing the bots from the human in more than 10+ trillion interactions a week. And for that, we have worked closely with Snowflake since 2014 for near real-time and other data storage, processing, and querying needs. We leverage Snowflake for multiple use cases, including primarily our detection team uses it to perform analysis to find new patterns and proactively identify and prevent new bot attacks from committing fraud, and as a result, influencing our customers negatively. So what the team does is builds features and enrich data sets to feed the decision engine, increasing the efficacy of the bot or not decision. The other use case we are using Snowflake for is primarily for internal reporting. So we do a number of operational and business metric reporting for our internal audience. And finally, the use case we have just started exploring is to create dashboards to enable our customers to get actionable insights.
And how does Snowflake fit into your architecture? Can you tell us what you've seen in the past year by using Snowflake to build your application?
So Chris, we have very active adversaries. They are trying to commit fraud on a massive scale. Most importantly, they're very well funded. Now, these adversaries move quickly and constantly change how they operate and adapt very quickly. To be able to beat them, we need to be many, many steps ahead of them. What Snowflake has allowed us is to build an ecosystem where all captured data is available within 20 minutes of the time it was created, down from more than 2.5 hours of time it would take us to make it available. This data then moves into the hands of our data operations team and our detection team. Increased data freshness allows us to detect active threats sooner. Our downstream processors have access to these data sets much quicker and faster. As a result, we are able to create features which can be leveraged by a decision engine for better efficacy. This architecture is also very scalable and future-proof. We can easily go X times more in volume over time. Snowflake also allows for processing large amounts of data, enabling all our teams' work. In addition, we are also in the process of making this data available for our customers via dashboards and providing them actionable insights in near real time.
Now, you mentioned you reduced time to analysis with the performance enhancements. Can you tell us more about that? Why are these changes important for your application?
We believe that the work we are doing right now to make transactional and aggregate data to our customers via dashboard is a great use case to leverage Snowflake. So we were using the OLAP solution, which was a good fit for the aggregate data use case. However, the solution could not be leveraged to do complex filtering or to drill down to transactional data. In addition, we were introducing considerable delays by an additional hop to move the data to this OLAP solution. So in our testing, performance improvements and advanced features provided by Snowflake allowed us to aggregate as well as provide transactional data quickly and make these data sets available with a data freshness of less than 30 minutes. The query response time of around 2 seconds for most queries were also achieved, which made this a really good fit. As a result, it will increase our data quality, data freshness, as well as reduce our complexity and operational maintenance and data storage costs by eliminating multiple data pipelines while allowing our customers to see the data in near real time.
That's impressive, Swati. Can you share with the audience your plans going forward with Snowflake? What new Snowflake capabilities are you planning for the future?
Chris, Snowflake will continue to service us for near real-time use cases for sure. I'm also particularly excited about the customer-facing dashboard we are building and the work we can do on providing additional actionable insights as close to real-time as possible to them. In addition, the continued usage of Snowflake for building feature stores will help in maintaining the accuracy and efficacy of the decision process.
Amazing. Thanks, Swati. So, to recap, Snowflake's data cloud is designed to power applications with no limitations on performance, on concurrency, or scale. We've been making significant enhancements to the platform, including adding support for popular programming languages with Snowpark, improving performance for data-intensive applications, and adding support for unstructured data. These capabilities, along with our Powered by Snowflake program, show our commitment to making your applications wildly successful and helping you grow your business.
Chris, thank you. I'm sure that everyone is eager for a closer look at these advancements. But before we get there, I'd like to share some very exciting news. The Snowflake Startup Challenge is back for 2022, and we are raising the stakes. This year, we'll be investing up to $1 million in the top 3 finalists. So, if you're an early-stage startup building on Snowflake, start working on your pitch now It could really pay off. We'll have more details about the 2022 Startup Challenge in tomorrow's session with Snowflake Ventures. Don't miss it. I hope that you will leave this summit inspired and with a ton of ideas for building awesome applications. Thank you, and let's go build.